Remember a time when you and your friends argued over the best movie ever, and you got super passionate about proving your favorite was the best. You only focused on the positive stuff supporting your choice. How did it go and what happened in the end? Oh, this is very tough for me because I don't have a favorite movie and I have never argued about this with anyone. Literally. I'm out of the game.
But we can think about something else that is not a movie. For me, it's a bit like when I'm talking, like when I'm thinking about politics, and if I am thinking about a context that I am with my friends,
Mhm.
like it could be here, my friends in Estonia, like when we are talking about perhaps geopolitics and how the world works. With the people, like I have this huge confirmation bias experience with one of my friends who thinks pretty much like me. So the conversation is not an argue, but rather like we are just giving more explanations to confirm why we both are right.
Okay, so you
It's
have
like,
an
yeah,
echo chamber.
because this is happening, because this country is doing this, and the other says yes, and when this happened, then and we are like kind of boosting ourselves, like one to each other. So this is, I think, a experience that you can only get it with the people with who you are already like both having the same understanding.
Yeah, I guess for me, it's I can bring examples from both sides. Yes, there also has been many cases where yeah, a bunch of like what's that, angry feminists come together and are very excited about either Social Democrats or HD 200 or something like that, and then sort of confirming our views all together. But also arguing with family members and some colleagues who hold considerably more conservative views. Um, I guess there, like one thing that I have noticed, and where I know that this is definitely a bias, uh, mm, not just like a valid valid worldview, is when you notice that you're using the exact same arguments as your opponents. So then you notice, okay, your arguments are definitely not valid, and you're not making sense on fact basis. So
Well, with the like comparing with the first example of like how like similar thinking people support each other, it has happened with you, for example, when client has been coming with a bit different focus idea. You and me, we have been like completely agreeing, and we have been thinking that our team expertise focus is much better than what the client is asking for. So that's like definitely to compare with the first example I give.
it's definitely like to raise doubts of your own thoughts, because again, what I think the confirmation bias really easily like messes up what you see as facts. It puts a filter in front of your eyes, so you are seeing everything through that filter, and it's very very natural that unless you actively think about it, you want to confirm your beliefs.
I think it's very good to have like a full deck of cards with all these biases that affect us so much every day at work. I think it has a great future possibilities. You just need to probably keep the project alive and keep developing.
Thinking about the specific client project that's actually going to happen, um, I could relate the cards or the questions a lot better than I anticipated. So yeah, I see the value as really really practical, because yeah, I mean all the cards that we picked up, basically they all are like very 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 heavily probably present or relating to the actual testing that's going to happen. So I would say even more practical than I anticipated,
Mhm.
and that's absolutely great.